Hey, what's up, guys? This is Carey.
And this is Joe.
And this is the Los Pinches Niños.
And today we're here to discuss
One Piece!
You're sure right, Carey. We're here to talk about One Piece.
All right, cool. So today we're going to talk about, first introduce yourselves. My name is Carey. I am just now starting on One Piece. I'm somewhere around episode 80, so just finished the East Blue arc. And this is Joe.
Yeah, I'm like 2 years into One Piece. Took me, there's a lot, so it took me a while to really get done with it. But totally worth the ride, I'd have to say. But it's been a good time, so I'm fully caught up on the anime and the manga. And we're just kind of here to discuss what we love, which is anime, and One Piece is just kind of a really good place to start, we feel.
Yeah, for sure. So this whole thing we're doing right here, I'm just now getting into One Piece. Joe obviously has, watched the whole thing up to date at least, and, different perspectives, we're both big Dragon Ball Z fans, both big anime fans. We're talking about, I've never seen One Piece, just started about 2 months ago, grinding pretty hard, and loving it so far. And just we're going to talk about our different views on it, different, what's going on and what we think could happen. He obviously knows what's going to happen. He's seen the whole thing. I haven't. I think that's something we really, enjoy. So, yeah, that's kind of our thing. I've watched anime since I was about 3 or 4 years old. I've gotten to Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, and then, sadly, Dragon Ball GT.
That doesn't count.
No.
It doesn't exist. I don't believe that exists. No one really watched GT.
No, you just sat and through it and endured. Anyway, Joe, what do you have on your anime experience?
I'm kind of very similar. First, obviously, it was Dragon Ball Z. It was kind of the biggest one. I remember watching Inuyasha as a kid, which I really enjoyed. The other big ones, I guess the whole reason I started watching One Piece was I had a buddy of mine that was watching it. It was right around the time that Dragon Ball Super was still airing and showing every week. And he's like, man, it's great. I get to go home and I watch Dragon Ball Super, and then right after Super, One Piece airs. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Because, that was the first time I'd ever been able to watch an anime weekly of something of that caliber. You have My Hero and some newer ones that are coming out, but something that's so rich and in depth that's still going on. And I remember we'd go to work and be like, Carey, man, you see that Super episode last night? And it would just be total hype and insanity at work all the time.
Yeah.
So the idea of having another anime like that to where I would wait every week for the new episode was really kind of a cool idea to me, and that's where I started watching it. And had to power through some of it just to get to some parts, but then it kind of got to a point where I just kind of didn't want to put it down, and I would just, any free time I had, I was watching One Piece, and it was pretty great, so.
Yeah, for sure. I remember you would come off from your break and be like, yo, Carey, I just blasted through 2 episodes of One Piece. It was great, and or you watched the Dragon Ball Super episode or whatever on your break. Yeah, so I think it's a really great opportunity, we talk about reasons why you should start One Piece is, one, for me, that caught my eye. It's really long. I mean, it is a lot of episodes. That's something that, I don't think you just accidentally get to a lot of episodes. I think that every series and every genre, not even just anime, but even live TV and everything like that, things that have long airings like Simpsons, South Park, stuff like that.
Game of Thrones.
There's a reason they're there. There's a reason that these shows have such followings and so many episodes, and they just can't end it. And I think that's part of One Piece, and One Piece is the longest running anime. Yeah, there's a great reason for that, and so far, just to give you a heads up around that story, we got the first 5. We got Usopp, we got Sanji, we got Zoro, we got Nami, and of course Luffy, and we're still in the Going Merry, and I'm on my way up to Reverse Mountain right now.
The best. It's the first mystical time you get to see it. It's really
exactly
cool. Minus the Sea King, I guess, in the first episode, because sea monsters are cool, but yeah, it's definitely, I think right now the anime is at 876 or something like that.
The manga's 900, right?
920.
920, yeah.
And Oda just came out maybe 6 months ago and said that I think the end of the Dressrosa arc, so probably end of the Dressrosa was probably 75 to 80%. So guesstimate wise, you're still talking about it's going to be 1,100, 1,200 chapter manga, which is just insane. It came out when I was 4 years old. So the fact it's been running nonstop that long is insane. Like, you know, like Dragon Ball happened, took a little bit of a break, made Dragon Ball Z. How long did it take for them to come out with Super? You know, GT happened, but again, that doesn't really count. Yeah. But for it to go as consistently, I think, you know, I really think Oda as a writer has a lot of things he has planned out. You know, you see little things that they'll mention in chapter 4, and then they won't bring it up again until chapter 250. And he's like, you thought I forgot that I put that in there, you know? But, like, I'm just playing the long game. Like, everything's a long game. Even as much as he's put out, there's still a lot of things that, like, you don't know the answer to. Like, for instance, just the title. Like, no one still really knows what the One Piece is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm 870 episodes in right now, and I still have maybe, like, slightly more of a clue than what I had when I started. But overall, like, no one really knows, and that's kind of cool that you can have that many episodes and still keep an air of mystery about it, I think.
Yeah.
It's really nice, but...
For sure. Yeah, we're definitely excited about this. We're hoping to release one of these guys at least once a week, and obviously we'll get video up and stuff like that. But right now we're just working off a recording. But it's something we want to do, go by week, and probably arc by arc, and then talk about the sagas. We'll cover the movies, and neither one of us has seen any of the movies, which is a really cool opportunity for us to go through. And yeah, I mean, 900 plus episodes, and by the time I catch up, you know, we'll probably be on 1,000. So that's something really cool. Eventually I'll have to go. I'm on English right now, which I know a lot of people are going to hate, but I'm eventually going to go to the, you know, obviously the subbed, and that'll be really cool. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. Just getting our heads in and talking about, you know, what we're going to do, and hope you guys can enjoy this.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to be in for a good ride. And with that, Los Pinches Niños, out.
Adios.